What is the long tail effect and how does it relate to books? Well, according to Chris Anderson, the long tail works like this. In a physical bookstore, there may be 100,000 titles for customers to browse. This will be their top 100,000 titles because the more popular the book, the more likely it will be sold, right? So this limits the diversity of what a customer will find in an average bookstore, only what is deemed to be the most sellable because they are more popular and appears more likely to be bought by large masses of people. But as Anderson explains in his article The Long Tail, online stores like Amazon and eBay have aggregated let's stick with books that are running out of print, forgotten because they are old, extremely niche, or just really bad. These huge niche resources, as well as the more popular books as well, these online stores are destroying the tyranny of physical space. Because these companies generally have a huge warehouse filled with their stock, they save money on the physical cost of a store and can cater to each individual consumer rather than the popular wants of a small town. But how does that give them money? Well, as I discovered in the lecture, and more thoroughly in the tute, in today's age of producers, the individuals who are simultaneously consumers and producers, production is literally endless. Now, this applies to anything: music, blogs, Etsy products, YouTube series, you name it. But I like books, so I'm sticking with the books example. On Amazon or eBay, you can produce your very own novel. This is Blurb, where through certain fees and contracts, you can sell your own books on Amazon and receive a pretty penny in return. So anyone can do this, and thousands do. So if anyone can write and publish a book for literally almost no cost, what we are going to get is an almost infinite amount of content that people will buy, share, and enjoy. This, finally, is the long tail. It's the infinite niche market that caters to each and every one of your interests, and generally it's cheap as hell, easily accessible, and way more personal. So more people buy it. When you remove the barriers of publishing a book, the editors, the contracts, the physical production, the physical transportation, the physical placement upon a physical shelf in a physical store, you get content that is almost identical to a real book for far less effort and a far cheaper price. So why wouldn't you buy it? Obviously, people do. According to an article from 2016, a third of the 100 best-selling Kindle books were self-published titles on average each week. This is because of price, with legacy publishers pricing an average of $12 to $16 per ebook and self-publishers at $3 to $5. So what does that mean for the future? When I eventually write my award-winning fantasy series, will I simply click upload on Amazon and watch the millions roll in? Are we seeing the death of physical boundaries and legacy paywalls? Are we creating our own producer economy? I sure hope so.